Hello everybody, how y'all doing today? I hope y'all had a great day yesterday with the solar eclipse. Yeah, it was really quite interesting here. It was like 1 minute everything was fine and so forth, and I happened to look out the window and then all of a sudden everything just got dark. And it was just like, whoa. And we didn't even have a total eclipse here. It was a partial, but there was like, it was like the sun was, I have a filter from an old telescope that my parents bought me when I was a kid, and I'm able to use that to look through to look directly at the sun, and the sun looked like a very sliver of a crescent moon, basically. It kind of kept bouncing back and forth between that and a wider crescent, and then as everything was moving off, eventually it looked like, or the two started separating anyway. It's the sun started, of course, the crescent got larger and larger, and at one point it kind of looks like a big C up there in the sky, and then it looked like a big cashew. I was just, my mom, she used to love cashews. Those were her favorite nuts. So of course I had to say hi to her. And then at one point it looked like a giant Pac-Man up there. I even texted some people I know. I was just like, oh no, we have a giant Pac-Man up in the sky. Watch out. It did. It looked like a giant Pac-Man, but I wish I could get pictures. But unfortunately, it just I don't have that sort of equipment that would do it justice or anything. So, but anyway, yeah, it was really quite interesting. I had a lot of fun with it. Even if you weren't in an area where you could watch the eclipse or anything, hopefully the energy is still there. So I hope that you're able to take in a lot of that energy that was abounding us yesterday. And of course, here in a couple weeks when we have the full moon, we're going to be having a lunar eclipse. Here it's going to be a partial, but some areas I know are going to be full eclipses. So I just love it. So yeah, it was a very, very good weekend actually for me. It's been very, very good. So anyway, let's go ahead and dive into this reading. Enough about eclipses, I know. Yeah, I will just say this one thing, that it's been good for me with a lot of messages, of course, that have been coming through and so forth. A lot of things have been really coming together and everything. So yeah, let's dive into this before I go into it anymore. All right. First up, the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Find out what sort of spirit animals we have around us. First up, from the bottom of the deck, is the number 22 card. That's the 2/2 card, the Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Yes, a lot of truth has been coming out. Top of the deck, the next card, the number 67 card. That's the 6/7 card, the Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. All right, and the last card also from the top of the deck, the number 20 card, that's the 2/0 card, the Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. Okay, so definitely both truth cards, actually they're more like this, both truth cards came out today. Okay, all that added up to one, a new beginning. All right, today I was called to the Spirit of the Wheel meditation deck. This is by Linda Iwashina and Jody Bergsma. Okay. All right. First, this is a spirit wheel reading. First up, from the bottom of the deck, in the center of the wheel, the number 15 card. That's the 1/5 card. The Great Star Nation. Mystery Void, Good Fortune, Grace. So basically, especially with the eclipse happened yesterday, as you can see up here. All right. Definitely, it was a time to be in that mystery void, basically that in between that was being talked about at one point last week. I can't remember when it was. Being in that in between space and feeling it, taking that deep dive and actually feeling it, because it's a very good place of grace, and it's also a good place of good fortune. Okay, and the Mother Earth position, excuse me, from the top of the deck, the number 32 card, that's the 3-2 card. Clarity, spirit path of the East, breakthrough, inner vision, and truth. This is what you should be nurturing right now. All that truth, these 2 cards here that we were just talking about, that clarity, all that, everything is starting to be clear now. Okay? That's why I really didn't want to be talking too much about my experience and so forth, because this is exactly what I'm going through right now. And we should be, if you're going through the same thing, you should be nurturing all that truth that's coming through, okay? All that clarity. In the Father-Son position, this is what we should be active with doing. The number 34 card, this is from the top of the deck. That's a 3-4 card, illumination, spirit path of the East again, divine communication, spiritual knowing, inner light. Okay, so definitely this reading is a lot about clarity, things being illuminated and so forth. This is what we should be being active with. All right. In the Grandmother Moon position, this is what our inner work, what we should be feeling and so forth deep down inside, basically taking us right back to the Father-Son position. This is the number 3 card, single digit 3, direction, illumination, active growth. Okay, so all of this stuff that we got from here while we were here yesterday, it's all coming out, helping all that truth and so forth, all that clarity and everything is helping to illuminate our inner truth. All right, where we're at right now is the number 20 card. It's the 2-0 card, Frog's Return Moon, building our dreams, being determined about it, and seeking cooperation with it. And it could be an actual external cooperation here in the 3D, or more likely with the divine. Okay, all right. And the challenge basically position is the number 28 card. That's a 2-8 card, the Blue Moon, mastery, recognition, evolution. I'm going to read this one to you real quick, mostly this one passage, and it relates to this card right here. The blue moons, and of course, you know, talking about mastery and so forth, mastering, following your dreams and visions, being actualized and so forth, and you know, because you deserve it and everything. But with relation to this card here, the blue moon's influence brings synchronicity, and it seems as if just come easier. Things just come easier for you now, excuse me. You may very well feel the energy of the wolf spirit around you as the teacher and pathfinder. The wolf can assist you greatly in this auspicious time. Okay? All right. What's going to help guide you is the number 26 card. This is the 2-6 card, the Freeze Up Moon. This is basically in relation to Scorpio season. Identity, self-discovery, excuse me, and vulnerability. So this is what's going to help guide you with all this new clarity that's come in and so forth, is that self-discovery. Opening yourselves up, you know, basically the inner light, the active growth, inner light, the inner, like I said, all the inner growth and so forth, learning who you are with all that new truth that's coming in, especially now that you're becoming a master. All right. And the outcome card is the number 7 card. That's the Thunderbird Clan, imminent change, life force, rebuilding. Number 13 card, the Death card, all about that transformation. Learning that self-discovery for that beautiful transformation. Okay, that added up to 3, all about that creative self-expression, both of them together equaling 4 for all that balance. What is this season all about? Libra, all about balance. Going inward, learning about ourselves, discovering our truths and so forth, learning about ourselves and so on and so forth, all that clarity and everything to help us get that balance, learning about that light and that dark between us, coming together, that divine masculine, divine feminine, so on, and everything, getting that balance. All right, if you like this message, please hit that like button. If you like the content coming out of this channel, please subscribe. Also hit those notification buttons so you know when new messages are coming out, and please share. I really love you guys. I'll talk to you all tomorrow.